welcome.
Wow.
Welcome everybody to a whackening. Yep. And a whack it's gonna be tonight.
Oh, it's already gonna be whack. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those nights where everything's everything. Today's a day. My internet is being kind of bad. It's good enough where I can like be in this call and play the game, but I can't actually stream right now. So Xylo's doing the streaming of this evening. So I just sent him a bunch of stuff. I've had a crazy day, so my planning's been all wacky and stuff. Jakey's having some construction, so you might hear some noises in the background. It's just a night.
Turn his mic on immediately and you heard it.
Yeah, I've been muting, okay?
Yeah.
Push it talk.
Yep, but we are back for another episode of Awakening. Aside from all those difficulties, despite all those difficulties.
Oh wait, just because I want to see.
In the face of all those difficulties. And yeah, tonight should be fun. How are you doing, chat? How are you guys doing? You guys doing good? The rest of these guys don't care how you're doing, but I care how you're doing.
Wow, really Mev, way to throw us under the bus.
Yeah. Just because we said that before the stream doesn't mean you have to say it.
Seriously.
Yep. Everyone's doing good. That's good.
I just realized something funny in my webcam is that if you look at the above my head, you can see our stream.
Oh yeah.
Reflecting in the mirror.
So I can move it up and down. Woo!
Scotty with the streamception out here.
There it is.
Just noticed that.
Fortunately, I had most of the cameras all set up, so we're good to go. And it should be almost like a regular Awakening episode tonight.
Yep, a little bit. The first change, or the first difference you're going to notice is I didn't get time to put together one of my fancy little recap clips. So I am going to have to recap it narratively like a pleb.
I hate that you word it like that because I'm gonna do that every episode when I start.
Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding. It's one of the things I like about my wake. I like the production.
I get
value.
it. Yours is better, but you don't have to throw me under the bus like that.
And I take a lot of time to like time it with the music so it builds up all intensely and stuff. And I love doing that stuff. I just really didn't have time today with all the complications that I've been having with my internet and stuff and trying to fix it. So we're just gonna, recap it the old-fashioned way by explaining what happened last week. And aside from that, while we probably have the most people here, actually no, we usually get everyone hanging for most of the stream. We should probably announce some of the new things that we have coming up, just in case you have not heard about them yet and haven't been around in Xylo's streams, or basically Xylo's stream yesterday, or the D&D
just felt
stream
like exposing
on
everything, really. So
yeah, we have now pretty much revealed all the new campaigns that we have coming out.
Yeah, but first and primarily, if you do want to get a little more into the Dice and Fire stuff, you can join our Discord that is now public. It's being posted in chat if you're watching this live. If not, it's in the description for Dice and Fire, so you can find it there. So check that out, hop in, and you can, talk with everyone else about all the stuff, see all the fan art everyone posts, because we are getting a lot of it now. So it's really cool to see. On top of that, as Mev mentioned, new campaigns are starting probably this month. So I'm excited to get mine started, so it's going to be going soon. So we have, a pirate-themed D&D 5th edition game that I think is going to be pretty snazzy, because I'm going to be running it for my first time DMing in, a while, I suppose. I guess I did the one-shot, but...
DM'd by the one and only Xylophoney.
Mev's going to be in that show, and then we'll expose more of the cast as things go on. Okay, Kayla's in the show as well. But
yeah, she is.
Wow.
We get to hunt booty together, Kayla! Booty!
I'm not sure if this makes me happy or uncomfortable. But...
What's wrong with Mev screaming booty at you?
It happens. It's pretty much a typical Tuesday if Mev's screaming booty at somebody.
And on top of that, we're going to have an Avatar, The Last Airbender themed game and that is going to be DM'd by Mario. I don't think that cast is public yet, so you'll get to see you get to see that as we reveal it. And I'm not sure what system that's going to be running yet. Probably D&D, but we'll see. We'll see. And then finally, as promised a while ago, there is going to be a Olympus, a demigod-themed game run by Side, just as the last one-shot was. And yeah, I'm a big jerk, so I'm gonna force my way into all of them. So. So
yeah, Side. We thought he did a really good job on the one shot. That was kind of like Side's like audition, I guess, in a way. And we thought he did a good enough job that and he's showing enough like interest and stuff too, and is like super into it that Side's gonna be running that campaign. And also we should mention the Avatar campaign that Mario's gonna be running is going to be taking over for the Star Wars campaign, which is going to have its season finale, I guess is the best way to put it, this Sunday here on Xylophoney's channel at 4 EST. So join us for the Star Wars finale. Yeah.
Also, on top of everything, if you're a Scotty fan, I'll tell you he's in one of the other shows.
Yeah, he is.
I was able to convince him, but it didn't take a lot of convincing, but I did it.
It didn't take a lot, nah.
It's just like, I am? All right, yeah.
He's like, yeah, I have all these things. Pick one. Okay. Basically how that conversation went.
You're killing it in Awakening, so, choose.
Yeah.
So, good stuff.
Everybody loves Scotty.
Scotty should open a bakery and sell Scotty rolls.
Ah, yes. Scotty opens a bakery. That should be canon now.
Never even thought of that.
It's good. And with that note, I suppose we should get into the game, shall we?
Yes, we shall. What should we do first? Should we do the recap, or should you want to do the little warning that there's blood and stuff?
Warning. We'll do that.
Okay, cool.
3, 2. I don't know why I'm counting down.
Warning, the following story takes place in the horror genre, and therefore may contain disturbing imagery, descriptions of violence, and other mature themes.
Please proceed at your own risk.
Warning. Blah, 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 blah.
No, not intro. I already messed it up.
Oh,
guys.
no.
We're good. We're back. Previously on Awakening.
All right, previously on Awakening, we began last episode with Scotty in the hospital after the intense confrontation he had had with the rest of the party. He had a gunshot wound to the knee and a self-inflicted slash on his arm. We had the rest of the party there at the hospital to check up on him, see how he was doing, and a couple of hooded figures appeared in the parking lot outside. As the group got to Scotty's room, they found a hooded figure standing over Scotty. Turns out it was in fact Scotty's brother Jeremy, who is a member of the Sleeping Wolf. Jeremy warned them they needed to get out of there soon. They were in danger, and the Sleeping Wolf knew they were there and coming for them. Without that much difficulty at all, actually, the group was able to get out of the hospital. Jeremy also informed them that they may be able to get a little bit more information about their task, like what they need to do to just stop all of this. And he mentioned somebody they could go speak to in the dream world at the library that the party had been to before. The group went to sleep in an abandoned warehouse that Jeremy, Scotty's brother, had led them to. Once in the dream, they were confronted by several shadowy... Actually, no, it was one big shadowy figure. But using a little bit of bag of trickery, Doug seemed to be able to build a barrier using some chalk on the ground. And just as the shadowy figures gave up on trying to get to the group stepped inside the front door of the library. And that is where we left off. That was a pretty good recap, right? I know it wasn't as good as my like edited one, but everyone's caught up. We know where we're at.
I think so. Help me remember the things I completely forgot about, so.
Yeah.
So the group walks into the library. It looks very similar to the way it did last time. Same gentleman is sitting behind the counter. There's a couple of people around this dimly lit, yet very large and ornate and beautifully decorated library. Like, this place is beautiful. It's got a lot of cool wood carvings and things, and like the wooden railings that go up to the balcony that wraps around with more, even more bookshelves up there. And it's like a really, it's like a very dimly lit. It's bright enough where you can read in there, but it's not like, you know, big fluorescent lights. It's nice, comfortable lighting. There is a gentleman sitting at a table, who just seems to be sort of talking to himself, sort of mumbling some numbers as he's looking in a book. 42, 62. Seems really caught up in his work. At another table, there is another gentleman, actually with a hood on, and has a long gray beard sort of popping out of the hood. And he's not mumbling to himself, but he's deep in concentration in his book. Doesn't really even look up when you guys walk in. And yeah, there seems to be what looks like maybe one of the people that works at the library up on the second floor with one of those carts, like seems to be putting books back where they are supposed to go. And yeah, that is what you guys pretty much see when you walk into this place. Now, the interesting thing about this is, did Jeremy even tell you guys the name of the person you needed to find?
Nope.
No.
He said Gandalf.
He did say
Someone who looked
Gandalf?
like Gandalf.
No, he just gave us that description.
Oh, he did. Okay.
So, I have a feeling it might be that guy over there on the table with the hood and the beard, because that's all we got to go on. But we could ask the guy at the counter.
Possibly. I mean, the guy at the counter helped us last time, correct?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Maybe it'd be worth just double checking and asking before we get into conversation with random individuals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, Jacob, all you.
Oh, okay.
Is this
I'm
the
glad
moment
this
where
library is very quiet right now, so. Hello? Hello?
Is this the moment where I look up the video to see what voice I did for this character? 'Cause I don't
No.
remember.
Hello?
Soft, well-spoken vibrarian voice is what I remember.
He's just like, 1 sec, I'm remembering my voice.
Excuse me, we don't have a lot of
Oh.
time. Do you know who
Hello.
I am?
Hello again.
Hello.
Good to see you all. What brings you back here?
What brings us back? We need more stuff, you know, information. Learning. Or just, you know, chit-chat.
We're looking for a specific person, Jacob.
Yes, we're looking for a person. Just want to know if, you know, you would be able to help us. Your name, yes.
This is a library, sir. I mean, it's not a missing okay, well, perhaps I can help you. Do you know the name of the person you're looking for?
We do not know the name of the person, unfortunately.
So let me get this straight. You're looking for somebody, but you don't know who it is. And you thought I could help you.
Well, yeah.
we were-
mhm.
We were told they'd be here,
Yeah.
and also that they look like Gandalf. So
that.
Good. I'm sorry, who is Gandalf?
right.
The wizard.
Ain't no
Maybe
one
this
ever
is
seen
a
Lord
waste
of the
of time.
Rings.
Maybe he doesn't exist in this world.
I got that thing on extended edition. After all this is over, we gonna watch it together. I don't care if it's 12 hours long.
Okay.
Okay, but does this person have any, I don't know, distinguishing physical characteristics, anything like that?
Beard.
Long
Long-
beard,
long
pointy
beard.
hat.
Yes.
Maybe minus the pointy
Okay, yeah,
hat.
more of a hood is how it was described.
A long beard.
Yes. Is there anyone
Right.
that you've seen
Right.
a lot
Okay,
here?
you're
A
talking
lot like
about-
that guy right over there.
Yes, that is who you're looking for. That's
Oh.
Randall, and
Of course,
Good
his
luck.
name was Randall.
Mm-hmm.
Randall.
he says good luck, and he sort of giggles to himself.
Oh.
We all heard that, right?
What was the chuckle?
Anything we should know about?
Oh, you'll see. I hate to ruin the surprise.
I hate surprises.
Same.
Randall's a little eccentric, and he doesn't exactly, how should I put it, trust people too easily. So you might be up against a few obstacles when trying to get information out of him.
Sounds like a job for Doug Diggums. All right. So I walk up to Randall.
We reluctantly follow.
I slowly trot behind.
Excuse me, sir, Randall. I believe your name is.
What? Who are you?
Oh,
What are you doing here?
name's
Who
Doug
sent you?
Diggums.
Are you with them?
Oh boy.
Nah,
You're with them, aren't you? You know you're not allowed in here. What are you doing in here?
Well, can you just chill out for a second?
Randall.
I'm
I can
sorry,
clearly
miss,
see that
but
we are of a like mind right here. You see, you know of the dangers. that be
what do you
lurking.
want? I'm busy.
So
We're
are
on
we.
the same side,
Yeah.
Randall. We need your help.
There's only one man that can help us right now.
How do you know my name? You are with them, aren't you?
That man over there just told us your name.
Could have been more dramatic than that, but yeah.
What? Okay, what do you want? Who are you? Let's start with that. Who are you? You. Who are you? You look
Name's-
so happy.
I'm Scotty, sir.
And you, blue hair. What's your name?
It's Jacob. Hi.
Okay,
Famous
Scotty,
restaurant
Jacob. You. Points at Jules.
I'm Detective Lancaster, as you can call.
Okay, mustache. What's your name?
I hand him a business card.
This ghost. What's ghost adjusters?
Doug Diggums at your service.
Why'd you cross out the S?
Because there's only one ghost adjuster now. It's a long story.
There were multiple ghost adjusters before.
Well, it'd be a pretty... A ghost hunting
I don't
operation's
trust
a lot
this. You
better with
people are
multiple
very, very, very
part of
suspicious.
a
You need to
team.
leave Randall alone right now.
Oh.
Goes back to reading his book.
This is the guy that seriously is supposed to help us.
He is exactly what we need right now.
Yes,
100%
clearly.
Okay.
Look, do you know Jeremy? Jeremy sent us.
Jeremy? Wait, do you
No.
know Jeremy?
Yes, we know Jeremy. Jeremy helped us find you. Jeremy told us that you're the one that needs to help us, or we need to seek you out to figure out how to take care of things that are happening right now.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
Jacob, fly.
Oh, okay. Fly. I love flying. Should I roll?
Yes, please.
Oh wait, I don't even have Roll20 open.
He
Oh
failed.
wow.
That's how good I am at
Jakey, just keep
DMing.
rolling until you get a good roll. Just keep,
You'll never know.
keep going, you'll never know.
Everything else was test rolls.
I got the
No,
stream
that's
open.
not better. Not
I got
better.
the
Not
stream
better.
I got this. I see it.
Is that there? Almost.
Okay,
Almost.
95. You definitely do not fly.
Can Jules try and use her thingamajiggy to show the memory of Jeremy telling them that to him?
Absolutely you can.
Okay. I don't have my character sheet open. Or no, I don't need my character sheet open. What am I talking about?
Oh, that's a fail.
Oh, that's a big fail.
I have a solution.
Yes.
My last name.
Yes.
From across the library, actually, no, you guys didn't pull off anything, so never mind.
Nope.
Yep.
I mean, I could do my thing, but it might be a bad idea.
That would probably not go over well in the library.
Yeah.
In a library, of all places.
Just get us kicked out, please.
Okay. No, just kidding.
What are you people doing?
We are, I get uncomfortably close to his ear and say, awakened.
Awakened. You?
Indeed.
Does anyone else want
Yeah.
to try and show him something?
Look, do you know... I'm his brother, if that makes things a bit easier.
Who? The handlebar one? You guys don't
No.
look alike.
Jeremy.
Oh, you're Jeremy's brother.
Yes.
He squints, he kind of looks at you. I suppose Randall sees similarity. Okay, fine. You're Jeremy's brother. You're all awakened. What does this have to do with Randall?
Well, you tell us. He didn't give us any instructions. He just said, find the guy that looks
Yeah.
like Gandalf, and he'll be able to help you. So that's why we're here.
We're
Do you have to offer us?
Look,
Yeah.
we're currently being hunted
Mm-hmm.
by not only this cult, Sleeping Wolf, but the one they follow.
Wait, you're serious?
Quite serious.
Well, you didn't mention that. Okay.
Well, we were trying to make a pleasant introduction until you made it awkward.
Oh boy.
Well, there's a lot of sleeping wolf around there.
We know.
Any
We're
in
aware.
here?
Yeah, very aware.
I'm still not convinced this is not a sleeping wolf trick.
Well, we don't have the tats.
All right.
Yeah. True.
Here's my proof I have to offer you. I present Scotty.
Nope.
He
What?
has been attacked multiple times. Look at the shape of him.
I mean, yeah, I don't know if that has anything to... Okay, sure.
They nearly
Yeah.
took his ear off.
Okay. You're awakened. You got to sleeping wolf, and you're being chased by a demon. What do you want Randall to do about it?
Exactly what Randall can do.
Yeah.
We just don't know what that is.
No idea.
Look, the person we trust the most in this world right now sent us to you.
Mm-hmm.
That's arguable.
So I'm trying to make him feel important.
Okay.
Help us, Randall. You're our only hope.
What is in it for Randall?
We can
What
just
does
go.
Randall want?
You don't have to help us save the world or anything, or you can just have the sleeping wolf come after you because they've been hunting us down, and they very well might, come after you to see what information you got from us.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want to help.
No need to threaten Randall. No, okay.
No one is threatening you.
Randall will help. Randall will help.
That's what I thought.
Okay, we can't talk about this here. We probably need to leave. Randall, take you to a safe place.
Okay, lovely.
Are you
Safe
sure
place.
one of those exist outside of this library?
Well, not many, but Randall knows a place.
Okay.
Well, I guess lead the way, Randall.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
1 second. Randall have 1 paragraph left.
Oh my god.
We don't want to leave him in the middle of a page. He'll have to start the whole 2 pages over again. He won't know which one.
Hold on. Distracting Randall.
Doesn't exactly
Distracting
get him in
Randall.
the right
Quiet.
spot.
Randall.
That's fine.
Randall,
You know what
require
page
quiet,
it's on, but you don't know
please.
what paragraph you're on if you just stick a bookmark in. I mean, he's got a business card that he can stick
Never
in there at
mind.
the very
Never
least.
mind. Wait, we go now. We go now.
Thank you.
It's
Thank you.
And Randall starts walking. He actually just takes the book he's reading, slams it down on the desk, and gets up and starts walking toward the exit of the library.
We follow, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay,
Impatiently.
you guys, we all step outside. There is no sign of any shadow demon creatures or anything like that. You don't really see any threats or anything.
Nailed it.
Perfect.
Okay, Randall needs everybody to step close and be in tight-knit circle.
Do we have to be?
Yes, get closer the better.
Is this necessary?
All right, big group hug, everyone. Come on,
Oh,
squeeze
don't
in
touch me,
close.
please.
Not
I wrap-
sweaty cuddles
I wrap
again.
my arms primarily around Scotty and Jules.
Of course you do. Okay, you guys in a little huddle. What's Jules? How you feeling right now, Jules?
Jules just has her arms down to her side. She's just so uncomfortable.
So uncomfortable, like the body
She
language.
does.
is
She
just
hates
like,
people touching her and just like,
I hate this so much.
yeah.
How you doing, Scotty?
I'm just looking up at the sky. Just why?
Trying to avoid
Why?
eye contact. And you, Jacob, is this uncomfortable for you as well?
I love sweaty cuddles. So.
All right, so Jacob's in his wheelhouse right now. Actually, he's in.
Oh boy.
This is his quiet place. He feels happy right now. So as you guys do this, you see Randall take out this satchel. I just happen to have my D&D dice props. Takes out the satchel and starts taking something out of it and sprinkling a circle around the whole group. As you look closer, it looks like it's like bird seed or something like that. This guy is surrounding you guys in a circle of bird seed.
I understand.
Of course.
Hold
you
on,
would.
have I seen this video?
I'll let you roll for it, but we're gonna say you probably haven't seen this video.
Oh,
this
but I rolled.
particular video.
Oh.
Darn.
He rolled
This
so
is
well
this
too.
one's a deep cut. Did you roll well?
I rolled an
Oh
8.
yeah,
got an A.
incredibly
You rolled-
well.
You okay? All right. In fact, then I gotta give you something because of that roll.
Mhm.
I gotta similar to like protection circles, sometimes people use other items besides like chalk or salt. Really, the item, whatever they're using to surround a circle with, is kind of beside the fact. It's more symbolic of something. So it's not really about the salt or about the chalk. It's that the chalk is somehow blessed with like a magical entity. Same thing with the salt. It, has some sort of magical property to it. It's not just, it's not just like, oh, it's because it's salt. There's something special about it. So this guy sprinkles a circle around you guys. Sorry, I just laughed. Just because of a conversation yesterday, somebody in chat says he's surrounding you all with pigeon milk. Oh, God. Xylo knows. Xylo's the only one who's going to get that reference.
Funny enough, Kaylee gets it too.
Oh, yeah, I could see you filling her in on bird milk conversations with your chat.
That was the original. That was source material right there. Jakey knows. Jakey knows too.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm very
Pigeon
innocent.
milk, though, it was penguin.
Oh yeah, Kaylee, we
penguin.
learned pigeon milk exists.
Does it actually?
Yes. Anyway, back to the game.
Somebody
I
go.
don't think it does,
It does.
So he
Okay.
sprinkles a circle around you guys. It's a really tight-knit circle. He only really leaves enough space for what looks like maybe himself. Just as he finishes the circle, he jumps in, gives you guys a big group hug, and at that moment, everybody is enveloped in a bright white light. It is blinding. You're almost squinting, like can't keep your eyes open. And this only happens for about 2 or 3 seconds. It dissipates, and as your eyes sort of recover from the shock of that brightness, you are now in a cave. He seemed to have transported the group to a cave.
Where are we?
Where are we?
It's safe.
Okay, but where
Kinda
are we?
creepy.
We're in a secret hideout of Randall when Randall needs to lay low, get away from Sleeping Wolf.
And this place
So
is
a
safe.
cave.
Ah, yes. Very, very safe. Very secret.
Okay. Well, if it's safe, then that's good, I guess.
Right. Well, if it's
In
safe,
fact,
then it's
only
good.
Randall know how to get here. Even with you here, it's very unlikely you come back by yourself.
Okay.
So,
And as he says that, everybody actually just quickly, just to work some rolls into this, everybody roll against their notice skill.
Man, they're close, but I just felt that they were going to be the same.
Okay. Some of you guys are at least under your mind stat, so I'll give you this. You can see enough to notice there doesn't really seem to be any entrances to this cave. In fact, yeah, you guys seem to be in a pretty enclosed cave that does not really seem to have any openings in it. Strangely enough, though, even without any noticeable light sources, it's not completely pitch black, like you can see each other. And you'd think like oxygen would be an issue, but that doesn't seem to be an issue either. You can breathe just fine, and you can see each other. Okay, so first things first. What can all of you do?
I finger gun into the air, right at the top of the cave.
Oh.
What are you pointing at?
Uh,
It's cave. It's ceiling. Stalactite.
Yes.
I can
Not
tell
very steel.
what stalactites are.
he can shoot guns out of his fingers sometimes. It rarely works, though.
Yeah.
We're new to this, as you can probably imagine.
Yes.
I see.
Before we expose everything that we can do, I mean, you've shown us that you have some sort of teleporting capabilities.
Well, okay, yes, obviously. How do you think we got here?
Well, could be some sort of mind thing. I don't know. Just want to get a clear explanation on it before we go explaining all of our skills. Because I know you don't
Yes.
trust us, and we only have a slight reason to trust you. We just want it to be fair all across the board.
You want Randall help, or do you want Randall's help?
Oh, we want Randall's help.
That's what Randall thought. Then Randall will be asking quite the questions. You.
Okay.
What do you do? And points at Jules.
Well, I'm not quite sure yet, but I guess I can kind of go back in people's memories. That's about it as of right now.
Ooh.
Man, I'm so curious about Randall's childhood right now.
Any power where you can get into somebody's mind. It's not to be taken lightly.
Well, it's basically what I do for my job as a detective, so I guess it's fitting.
Oh, detective!
I introduced
Important.
myself as a detective.
She does that a lot.
Did you? Randall wasn't paying attention.
Detective Lancaster.
Oh. Randall.
We know.
Right.
Okay, what do you do? And he points at Scotty.
I can apparently blood manipulate my own blood into weapons. I've been able to make people stop moving with my eyes, and recently I just learned how to walk into shadows. So that's been
Ooh,
my last few days.
jack of all trades.
He's a bit better at this than we are.
He looks at Scotty, kind of looks in his eyes. Lot of torment in this one. He just sits there and continues to awkwardly look at you for a good 10 seconds.
You
Doesn't even break eye contact.
Yeah.
And points at Jakey and goes, "You! What do you do?" And that's when he breaks eye contact.
Oh, well, as someone already said, I can fly. Not always, but sometimes. But I also take pictures. In fact, this cave is actually very interesting that I want to... Do you mind if I take a few pictures? I just feel really inspired after, the sweaty cuddles that I got. So...
Sure. Just,
yeah.
make sure you get Randall's good side. He kind of turns.
Oh, you want a picture? Sure,
Don't
yeah,
you worry.
know.
All sides of Randall are good sides.
I love this picture because I feel like this could be an award-winning one. 'Cause I'm looking for
You're trying to butter Randall up, aren't you?
Is it working?
No.
Darn.
All right, so do you snap some pictures? Are you just snapping regular pictures, or are you trying to do anything special right now?
I mean, I was snapping some picture for something that I hope to possibly might do in the future. Also just some random pictures in general, but I mean, I don't think I
Jakey
wanna
wants the
keep
power to
mine.
be able to travel to anywhere he's taking a picture of. I don't know, that'd be a cool ability.
That's actually very creative power. You just do it then.
Now? You want me to travel somewhere now?
Well, you know you're in a dream, right?
Yeah.
What?
I guess, I mean...
Yeah, we know.
And you're all here together, but the dreams are happening in your mind and your consciousness. You that much you understand, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
So, as everybody probably knows, controlling your mind is sometimes easier said than done. But if you do control it, you can do whatever you want here. You know that, right?
Yes.
Sure, sometimes you are unsuccessful, but that is just due to lack of mind control. You need to just learn to focus and control your mind, and you can do whatever you want. And like anything, practice.
I'm unsuccessful a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's good to...
And what have you learned from your failure?
We're bad at this, and we need help.
Yes.
Very much.
Randall suspects you're making self-deprecating joke, but you couldn't be more right.
It wasn't a joke.
Oh,
It was
Thank you for
true.
reaffirming that we're right about being bad at this.
But
Appreciate
don't you understand? That's not a bad... It's not as negative as you're making it sound out to be. I mean, first... What is it? First step to getting better is admitting you have a problem. I believe that's a thing. People say...
acting like we're addicts of something. We're just trying.
But it's still all about awareness. Being aware that you are bad at something is the first step
Thank you, Randall. This is
Getting
very
better
helpful.
at
Listen, Randall. What I'm aware of is there's some demon that wants to kill us. Okay? And while this
Mara.
Yes, and while this chat is very lovely, I would rather get to the point and figure out, I guess, what our next step is. You know what we can do. Clearly, we have some practice to do, or whatever. But my question is, what can you do for us? Why are we talking to you right now? Why did Jeremy send us to you?
Randall trying to let me slow down here. Randall is trying to understand entirety of situation, entirety of where you are at in your path, so that Randall can accurately guide you in the right direction. Does that make sense, impatient lady, detective person?
You don't need to talk to me and condescend me, Randall. Thank you very much.
She does get a little impatient from time to time.
Okay. Look. Why is Mara after you? Maybe we should start there.
Because we're special. Yeah, we're all awakened and we're all real people that dream together. And apparently that's weird, even though it's pretty normal at this point.
Yeah, you described that we're all in our own mind right now, but we're apparently in each other's minds as well, simultaneously. At all
We're
times.
also all together in the real world, if you even know what that is.
I am aware of the difference between the quote-unquote real world and the dream world, yes. Well... Together, you say?
Indeed.
Yes.
Well, obviously you're all here, but you're together in the real world also.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Mara is after all four of you. Do you have any indication as to why? What is Mara's ultimate goal here?
He wants to feast on our fear, is what I've gathered so far.
Seems like a generic reason, but that's about what we got.
Well, Mara always wants to feed on fears. That's what Mara does. That's what demons do. They feast on your negative emotions. It's how they sustain themselves. And I got to give it to them. They do their job very, very well, and it's pretty easy to get fear out of people from what I've seen. Okay, well, what do you ultimately want to do? I suspect you want to destroy a demon.
Well, not...
That or unlink ourselves out of its purview. That would be...
I think
Yeah, I just
quite
want
fine.
this to be over, the whole experience.
I think our goal was to trap him, as destroying, from what we've been told, is near impossible. And that's another reason why I think Mara wants us, at least in his grasp. Because clearly they want us alive for whatever reason it is, but I feel like we're the only threat that the Sleeping Wolf and Mara has, so...
But what is it about you four people? You certainly... I mean, you all seem very different. I don't really know you too well, but... Would you say the four of you would hang out outside of this situation?
God, no.
Yes.
After this, maybe, but not before.
Well, yeah, I suppose none of us knew each other before at all.
Yeah.
But what is it about you four people, then? What do you have in common? There must be something, and...
Dashingly good looks.
Discovering the answer to that question is probably a big piece of the puzzle you're trying to solve here.
Well, we're four very different people, if you ask me. What
Live
is
in the
there
same
that
town-ish.
we would have in common?
Let me ask you, what do you know about demons?
They bad.
that, I guess. Didn't.
What else?
They don't tend to like us.
Yeah.
In fact, that's something Jules has in common with the demons, I suppose.
What's that supposed to mean? I like you guys plenty. If I didn't like you guys, you'd know.
I don't know. My leg says a different story.
Listen, you attacked me.
True.
But
Demons are many, many, many things. They're, like you said, bad. They're cunning. They're smart. They're tricky. And they're patient. If Mara has set his sights on you, I don't think it's gonna be a matter of, like, maybe we can get him to give up. I think once he's decided that you're the one that he's taken an interest in, he's gonna stick around until he gets what he wants.
And that's why we want to find a way to prevent him from getting what he wants. That or just getting rid of what he wants. That's fine, too. Unless what he wants is physically us, I don't think we should
For
get
a
rid of us physically.
Demon, especially Mara, fear, feeding, that's all easy, Mara. That's all Mara does. What's special about you people? Mara could feed on anybody. So what does Mara really want? Is probably something you should figure out.
well, you said something that we all have in common. So, should we start with that?
I'm not... I'm just going based on what I know, so there's no certainties, but...
Something that's linking us all
Ran-
together.
If Randall was a betting man, whatever you guys have in common, and what Mara wants, I'm sure are very closely related.
Well, thinking about it, back when we had that one encounter, Jacob and I were both sent to dark rooms, from what I've gathered. And
Yeah.
I remember, well, when I was sent to that room, it reminded me of one of my worst days, kind of like a nightmare that I've had since I was a child. One of my biggest fears as well. So maybe he's playing
Yes.
with fears that have to do with past trauma. I don't know.
Could be the case, but we don't seem like fearful people.
Not until you have the right kind of fear. I mean, you guys know my whole situation with gunshots, right?
Anyone could be a fearful person, Mr. He looks at the business card again. Diggums.
I mean, you
He
can't tell
just-
me, Doug, that you haven't been scared once since we've been here.
I mean, sure, but what about Scotty? You think Scotty's afraid of things?
You've seen what I've had to deal with already.
Scotty has his own past. I feel like he's
True.
scared of himself more than anything.
Maybe Mara is bringing up our pasts to increase his fear levels on us. That could be something, since he can continuously play with it. I don't know
Maybe-
if that would be right, but it's something that links
that
us
what
together.
Is that what we all have in common? I mean, not to
It's the fear of our pasts, maybe.
what have you? Okay, so I was sent to a room where I heard gunshots that reminded me of something from my past. What have you guys dealt with since we've been here?
Nothing.
Doug. You know I'm a
Doug.
detective, right? I can read your face like a book.
Oh, wait, hold on 1 second. Let's see if there's a roll for this to see if you can tell if he's lying.
Oh.
True.
I roll against it.
Xylo has a lying skill,
Oh
right?
no, my charm is so
And-
much higher than my lying.
And Jules
oh, no.
has a sense motive skill.
Oh,
Let's have
no.
both of you roll to see how this goes. I'm gonna pop out your sheets here.
That
quick.
ain't good.
No.
Ha!
Mm.
Ooh, Doug is.
I'm still not close, but she might be closer in all fairness.
Yeah, it's not like blaring. Actually, yeah, hold on. I gotta do a little math to see who's closer to their actual skill.
Yeah, she's 20 higher than me, so, or her roll is 20 higher than me, so it makes numbers a little easier.
Yeah, her sense motive is 25. What's your lying skill?
Okay, yeah, same. 25.
25. Okay.
Not to
Alright,
mention
well-
my soul skill is off the charts, but
So he's not looking you seriously dead in the eye, Jules, like heart to heart, looking into
Okay.
your soul. I'm telling the truth. But he's not at the same time like, nah, I'm not scared. He's not obvious either. Like, he's poker facing it decently, but he could still be lying. You're not too sure either way.
Really think about all the moments we've had since we've been here. There's nothing that's even bothered you a little, or something that's happened in your past. You've
Maybe,
got to
like,
help us here. Think
most-
about it.
Specific moment that we had.
most afraid I've been is when you disappeared and we thought we lost you.
Okay, I highly doubt that. Scotty, are you referring to something?
Yes.
Doug.
Yeah.
I'd rather it come from him than me.
Do you want to
Not
share with the
one.
class what you experienced?
I'm not sure which thing. I mean, we've been through a lot of, considerably scary things, I suppose.
Look, Doug, it's either you mention it or I'm gonna have to say it, so choose wisely.
I mean, what could you be thinking of? A time with the... Maybe... Oh, you're probably thinking of that time on after the elevator with the whole static and whatnot. That's,
Well, there's that and another thing I remembered hearing, but I don't want to.
I mean, I'm sure that's not a big deal, whatever it is.
You, as you're remembering that, Scotty, one thing that sort of sticks in your mind is that you, in your experience with Doug Diggums, you've never seen that look on his face before.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
The look that he had on his face when he saw that static monster, you've not seen that look on his face before that or since. Take that as you will, but I just
Yep.
wanna put that out there.
No, yeah, like out of character. Scotty completely read it as it was, but Doug is just riding on the fact that Scotty never talks about stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think there's any big deals we could think of.
Well, that's suppose that could be a connection past trauma.
I mean, plus, I don't know if Jacob's had any massive traumas in the past.
I mean, Jacob can also share with us if there's anything.
Oh,
He
you
was
know.
another
the
one that was sent to that
bugs.
dark room, so...
No, it's the bugs.
A lot of people are
Always
afraid of
some
bugs.
Dang insects and bugs. That is my only thing that I've ever been through.
Nothing wrong with being
Trauma.
afraid of mozzarella sticks.
Yeah, well, I have nothing against those sticks. It's just what comes out of it in this world.
Well, answer me this, Jacob. I mean, outside of this world, in the real world, as you guys call it, have you ever experienced something that made you feel deep fear or anger, or perhaps something you couldn't explain, something that stuck with you?
Well, I mean, there are many things that have happened in my life, but I live in the present, so why talk about the past? You know,
Because we're trying to find a connection between all of us, and clearly I'm the only person who cares enough to share my past details. If any of you could even remotely just think, there has to be something or that's connected us here together.
And regardless, Jacob, as much as we try to run from our pasts, Sometimes our past doesn't exactly want to give up chasing us right away.
Well, okay, I guess, I mean, there are some things, I mean, I don't really know how to really explain it fully, but I've seen some stuff in the past, through my pictures that I took. I don't know if any of you are a fan of my work or whatever,
Starting to
supporting me
become
since
one.
the beginning.
Frankly, I had no idea you even existed before all this happened, so
Fine,
Wow.
you're not from the same world. It's okay. A lot of people know me. I know that. Well,
Yeah,
Sure.
my world was jail, so I didn't really have time.
my
I'm
world was
surprised.
keeping him in jail, so I
I'll
really
make
didn't have time.
Jacob.
Well, whatever. Well, how I got, like big, it's because in the early stage, might have taken some very controversial pictures.
Of
Well, there was this one that was taken in this really, cemetery, and there might be some weird figures in the picture.
wait. So like supernatural figures? Are we talking ghosts?
I don't know. There are some things that I can take. I
You
guess.
sound surprised, Detective Lancaster.
I'm just trying to figure out the connection here. Maybe that could be it.
Maybe. I don't know. Well, there are some things, and some people find it very crazy. Some people think it's fake. I found it real, but it doesn't matter what I think. It matters what other people think, and a lot of people think it's a gimmick. And well, I got my fame, and I took it, and I stopped taking, going to those places or whatever, taking those kind of, I guess, spooky pictures, whatever. So, I mean, I don't need people questioning, my talent. 'Cause I do
So,
take good pictures and all.
from what
I
I'm
don't
gathering here, we have someone who has been in a controversy for capturing ghosts on camera. We have someone who's been possessed by a demon, or whatever you want to call it. And then we have someone who, well, their life work is trying to
I mean, yeah,
capture
I'm
ghosts.
plenty surrounded by ghosts and potential demons
And
and whatnot.
I guess I don't specifically have any run-ins with ghosts myself, but I have had an experience. I died. I was shot.
Oh.
And when I did, I talked to my mom, and it felt really real. I was then later resuscitated in a hospital, but
Oh.
maybe that could be the connection. We all have
A
an
connection to the
experience
supernatural.
with the supernatural.
I mean, I imagine there's many more than just us that have had similar experiences.
Well, then what do you think
Yeah.
it is, Doug?
I mean, it's a start. Okay, so let's assume we're getting close to the connection question. The question, what connects the four of you together? The other really big question is, what does Mara want with you four specifically? That's probably going to be a bit tougher to find out.
Indeed, you say fear is the standard. He wants fear from all. So that wouldn't make us any different than any others. I wouldn't say he wants us dead, because he's probably had multiple opportunities to do so now, and has not
No,
acted
they
upon
very
those.
much want us alive.
Wait, you?
Yes, we've
brother-
bumped into the
Not you.
not me.
You.
Oh,
He
oh,
looks
oh.
at Scotty.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Your brother is in Sleeping Wolf. Jeremy. Jeremy's your brother.
Yes.
Well, once again, if Randall was a betting man,
Starting to sound like
if
Randall is a
Mara
betting man.
has a plan, the Sleeping Wolf are involved. That's almost guaranteed. So maybe your brother can help you.
Are you kidding?
We
But
just
my
he just
brother
sent us.
He
told
just
us to
sent-
come to you.
He sent us
Yeah.
to you, and now you're trying to send us back to him?
No. Randall has you asking the right questions and then sends you back to him.
It's very funny.
Well, he might be
Oh,
on
I'm
to
sorry.
something.
Is Randall not helping you enough?
I mean, I guess in a way you did something, but
I guess
I
you've got us possibly on the right path that we don't even know if it's actually the right path.
To
If
be-
you have anything else you could do for us, that'd be great.
something bigger.
I mean, to be fair, if the Sleeping Wolf is after us, like they probably have more information on what sort of connection is between us.
But if Jeremy knew that information, why wouldn't he tell us
He
that
might not
in the
know
first
the
place?
information. We might just not have been asking the right questions. I don't want to just count everything he's saying right here.
Randall wasn't finished. Randall has some other useful information.
See, Randall has some other useful information.
Do you
Right.
always talk? Say I like. Continue.
Doug thinks Randall can talk however he wants.
Yeah.
I'm surrounded by
Those kind of
idiots.
people.
Well, first off, Randall wants to know, do you intend on trying to stop Mara?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
All right, how much experience do you have battling demons?
None.
No.
Loads.
I do it every day, every waking minute.
Oh, no, tell me of your demon battling experience.
Here we go.
Oh god.
Well, you see, I got this bag. It has plenty of stuff in this. It has this reader so I can tell when they're about. It has this so I can contain them and keep them at a home. This looks like a Febreze bottle, but it really has, some special oils in it to make sure to keep any sort of demons away from things. I haven't physically killed a demon before, but there's a strong chance just off the number of times I've done things related to keeping demons away from certain properties that I've probably done so.
Randall gets it. Mr. Diggums is funny. He's making jokes, right?
I mean, I think he thinks he's serious, but I think it's pretty funny too.
As he sort of stops giggling, he looks over at Scotty. How about you? Ever fought a demon?
Yeah. Every other minute of my day.
Yes, Randall can see it in your eyes. Would you mind sharing with the others? How easy is it?
Well, in this type of group setting, not very easy. It's all about attempting to stay calm, not opening my mouth much, keeping my emotions in check.
Control.
Hmm.
Right. Well, no way for Randall to put this aside from bluntly. You can never destroy Mara.
Mm-hmm.
Mara has been around longer than any of us and will probably be around a long time after all of us are gone. But that's not to say you can't trap Mara.
Well,
Of course, this is easier said than done, and Randall
Right.
can't think of any examples off the top of his head where this actually succeeded. But
I
in
literally
theory-
succeeded an hour ago.
An hour ago, you saw a demon an hour ago.
Yes. We're being chased towards a library.
Well, we don't know that that was a demon.
Massive shadowy figure coming after our
Could have
heads.
just been a massive shadowy
Yeah.
figure.
Wait, you led them towards the library? You have no
Oh.
idea what you've done.
Wait, we've stopped before.
I'm just kidding. Randall's making jokes too. They can't go into the
Oh.
library.
Oh,
That would have been great to know.
okay.
But I've done, some very standard
Randall
rituals.
makes funny jokes too, right?
Yes, Randall, you're very
Yeah.
hilarious.
Very funny.
So,
yeah.
sorry to cut you off. What were you saying, Mr. Diggums?
I've used, similar, magical circles as you have done to teleport to this very location. In this case, to keep a demon at bay from crossing a certain line. That line being integral to keeping us alive. And I've done it before as well. It's just this was a lot more visual than I'm used to. I've probably done it before as well. The readings suggest I've done it before as well. Probably.
Right, I'm sure, Mr. Diggums. Now, how to trap a demon? That may be a little bit outside of Randall's depth of knowledge. But I'm sure it's possible. In theory.
If I can
Thanks,
stop
Randall.
a demon from crossing a line or something, we can stop a demon from, even just a little circle around him. We probably got to contain it a little bigger than that because there's like the vertical problem, of course, but.
Now, something else. I can. Just trying to remember if there's anything else Randall knows about demons that would be useful.
Oh, you know something.
Well, obviously, don't ever give them something willingly. Demons will take and feed, and you do what you can to try to battle that, but giving a demon something willingly, well, that's just stupid. Remember that.
Right.
What if I were to give a demon a business card? Because I'm pretty sure I've done that before.
Why? Randall's just trying to understand why someone would give a demon a business card.
It's a habit.
Trust me, Randall, I wonder similar things every single day when it comes to Doug Diggums.
And then he just looks at the business card that he forgot was sitting in his hand.
Yep.
And he's just like, oh, yeah.
As you can see, she thinks about me a lot.
Excuse me?
Your words, not mine.
I mean, I try not to, but
But you just can't
kind of
stop.
stuck with you. Because you're trapped in my head.
You bet I am.
So,
Lord
it
help
seems
me.
to Randall, your objective is at least a little bit clearer now.
Slightly.
You
guess so.
need to find out what you four have in common. You need to find out what it is specifically Mara wants from you, because I guarantee you if Mara just wanted to feed on your fears, he would just do it and be done with it. He wouldn't go through all of this, whatever's happening to you. You can't kill it, you can only trap it. That's probably an important one, too. Oh, and yes, never give it anything willingly. I'd say Randall was pretty helpful today.
Thank you, Randall, for the very helpful advice.
Certainly more helpful than not.
Mm-hmm. So much help.
Now, if we're wanting to talk to Jeremy, we're probably going to have to find our way out of here. But also, how do we go about getting out of this cave?
Oh, yeah, that's easy. Everybody huddle up.
Oh no, please. Is there any
Come
other
on.
way?
Sweaty
Is there a
cuddles.
door or
Come on, just
don't just
And we'll
come on
say,
in. Get ready for a good
we'll say
squeeze.
there's some light in here. There's some air in here, but it is a little stuffy, so everybody's a little extra sweaty right now. So this is a
Oh,
little
no.
bit of a stankier
Yeah.
group hug than the last one.
Fantastic.
Oh boy.
Okay, everybody just stand still. He's sprinkling bird seed around you guys.
Already huddled up with the squad.
Jules is just so uncomfortable.
Hey, everybody hold on tight. And he comes in, group hugs all of you. Similar to before, you were enveloped by a white, blinding light. As you come out of this flash of light, you were once again standing outside of the library.
Whew. All right.
And I'm just trying to think of something because I want to be consistent with the rules here.
Sure.
Because as Kayla just said, you wanted to get out of the cave. That was easy. You just had to ask Randall. Randall got you covered. But getting out of the dream world. Actually, I did have Jacob. You woke up because you asked me to once, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
From that
So I've never
doctor.
really denied anybody the ability to wake up. So just from a game mechanics standpoint, if you guys ever want to wake up, you can roll just to try to wake up. The sort of cliche dream thing where you can literally pinch yourself and to wake with the intention of waking yourself up. So I just want to put that out there before you guys get into some crazy elaborate scheme of how do we get ourselves awake now? It's actually really easy. You just gotta roll to see if you can actively wake up really easily.
All right. So how can we find 30 liters of coffee in this world, in this dream world?
Why do we need 30 liters of coffee?
That'll wake us up, guaranteed.
Okay, well, do you remember the coffee that we got at the cafe or the tea or whatever it was?
I'd rather find good coffee, not diner coffee.
Or
I
we
think
could
there's
just
good coffee in this world. There's none.
try and wake up, right? I mean, there's always the pinch me, I'm dreaming thing. Maybe if... I don't know.
Would you like me to pinch you?
Maybe we can just
Sure.
pinch ourselves.
Sure. Doug, I give you permission. This is the one time.
And as you guys are having this conversation, Randall just sort of interrupts. He's like, okay, well, have fun pinching each other. Good luck. And walks
Yep.
back into the library.
Thanks, Randall.
Okay, bye. Nice.
Bye,
meeting you.
Randall.
Doug, you may pinch my arm. This is the only time, though. I'm
I never
allowing
thought that
you
I
to
would hear
touch
this.
me. One time.
Dreamworld has changed you, Jules.
I know. Look at her. I go to pinch her arm. Squeeze.
Okay.
Have to roll. Okay.
I'm wondering who should roll. Kayla should roll.
She
Yeah,
does.
you wake up.
I just disappear in front of him.
We're not gonna make it that hard to wake up. We'll just have you guys roll against your I guess mind stat.
I have
So
I am
as-
awakened.
yes.
No.
As Doug pinches Jules, almost instantaneously she seems to vanish in front of your eyes.
Wow.
And Jules, you wake up in a warehouse, seemingly alone. But we'll get to that in a second.
Well, clearly, I found my next ability
Right. Must be.
It's amazing.
Well, if you're so good, why don't you pinch me?
On it.
Sweaty
Squeeze.
pinch.
All right, roll for me,
Roll. Oh no.
Jakey.
It's not sweaty enough, Doug.
Do you need me to get it sweatier? I don't feel like this is gonna help the situation.
Disgusting.
Okay, one more time.
Here, what if I pinch myself? Maybe that'll work out.
Yeah. So the. Okay,
Bye.
as he pinches himself, you guys see Doug just disappear right in front of you, and your arm just kind of hurts from Doug pinching you. You're like, "Ow!"
It's not even sweaty. Okay, well, Scotty, it's just you and me.
Yep.
Guess we should just try pinch ourselves.
Or you guys just enjoy this
God.
moment of quiet, peace and quiet.
Yeah. Or we just sit
You're
down
like,
and talk.
it's kind of nice, peaceful.
Cool. Well, good time doesn't last long, so.
Oh, I love how my camera's bugging out in the stream. It's
A little
great.
bit, you know, it happens every now and then with
I
the
keep
internet.
freezing. It's great.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh no.
It's
Mara's
just
coming
Mara,
for
you know?
us.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's particularly
Mara.
bad at the moment.
Oh no. Okay.
That's
well,
how I see
what do
Mev
you say,
50% of the time, anyway.
Scotty, what should we do?
We can just try pinching ourselves. I guess.
Oh no, no more Scotty Rose for me. Let's see. Oh no. I guess I'm stuck here. You know. Hmm.
Do you want me to
can't
try
get it.
pinching you instead?
Please. Scotty pinch.
Okay. Scotty pinch.
Uh,
Scotty fail.
Scotty
do
fail.
I roll if he pinch me, or I don't know.
Oh wait, if he pinches you, you roll actually to see if
Okay.
you wake
Ah,
up.
okay, then yeah, I guess.
Ah!
Jakey's away.
Because you guys are all really like, in reality, you're all just fooling yourselves to thinking that you're doing this to each other. It's really all in your own head whether or not you wake up. So it's the roll is on you.
49, good enough.
Yes, it is. You beat
Okay.
your
Okay.
your mind stat.
All right,
so
Jakey's
Yeah.
gone.
Bye,
as
Scotty.
Jacob,
Have
you
a nice
are there alone now, Scotty.
I thought this would be peaceful, but it's kind of boring. And I don't really like being alone. I guess I just like look up and I'm gone.
Yep. As you look up,
I don't even
from
pinch
your
myself.
vision, you look up at the sky. The sky is like black,
Mm.
as it has been since you've been in this world several times. The sky has always sort of been black, and all of your peripheral just sort of fades away, and then the darkness, the black fades away, and you wake up. And Jules, as this is happening, you see your party start to seemingly magically appear around you. And at that moment, as the party wakes up, is when we are going to take our break for this evening.
Yay.
Whoa.
Woo! Yay!
Yay.
Yay.
There will wait.
I'm sorry, chat. I didn't stay consistent all the time to Randall speaking only in the third person. I caught myself a couple times not doing it. Xylo's muted for me right now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Alexander.
Alex.
Now he's fake muted.
Yep, that's right. Mhm. It's like, once it started happening, I was like, oh, you just decided this on a whim. I love it.
Mhm. I know I wanted him to be paranoid and kind of crazy and a little wacky. The third person thing was like on a whim, though, for sure.
Always great. Always great.
But yeah, party knows a little bit more information about their task now. Even if Jules is a jerk about it and impatient
Always.
and unappreciated of
Jules.
sweet, sweet Randall's help.
I love Randall, but Jules would be so annoyed by that.
That's fair.
Just remember, everybody, there may be jewels of the world that get you down, but there's also Dougs of the world that got your back.
Mm-hmm.
Even unreasonably sometimes.
So,
Randall's great.
So yeah, that was the first half of the episode tonight. We're gonna take a little bit of a break. Everybody go grab a beverage, a snack, go to the bathroom, wash your hands, or just hang out here and watch, check out some of the cool fan art that you guys have sent us. Full disclosure, because of my crazy day and lack of preparation, it's the same art we showed last week. So you guys have actually sent us a bunch, like I've gotten a bunch of new art even since last week that I wanted to add, but
So what you're saying is we're going to have twice as much new fan art next week to show?
yep. By the time we hit next week, you guys might send us enough art where like all the art is going to be new.
Boom.
Basically, and I see Menorah in chat. We just need to replace some of Menorah's art because as it stands right now,
I'm so
Menorah
sad.
draws so much art for us.
Get wrecked.
Every third picture is by Menorah.
We
And
need
we're actually starting to
Randall
get.
fan art.
We've been starting to get some art from a couple new people too, so it'd be great to sort of showcase some of their stuff too. Everybody's art is really, really, really cool. We love it. Keep sending it to us, and hopefully you don't mind. We're gonna keep sort of showcasing it in the stream here.
I think they mind so much.
Yep. How dare you show our art publicly that I posted publicly in a fan art Discord?
Yep.
How dare.
Exactly.
Anyway, yep, we're gonna take a break, and we will be back in just a few minutes.
See you then.
See you then.
Please work, please work, please work. Almost. Nailed it. First try. Welcome back to Awakening.
Professional streamers.
Mm-hmm.
And thanks, Mace, for banning me in the chat. Love you too, buddy.
I don't want to alarm you, Xylo, but the middle part's missing.
Shh. It's intentional right now
Perfect drawing of Doug.
because no rolls are going on.
Yep, intentional. Professional
Are you
streamer.
kidding? I just rolled a 2.
No one
I'm gonna
can
roll
see
a
it.
3.
saw
What happened? Never mind.
Nobody saw it, so it must have never happened.
Here you go. Take your credit. Alrighty. So, have we awakened?
Yes, you are all awake. Where did you leave your animals?
In the room with us?
I was gonna say what they were
That's
there.
Probably, all beginning to cuddle with us as we vanished out of sight, confusing them wildly.
Okay. Just for fun, everybody roll.
I just rolled a 2.
No, you rolled a 60. Sorry.
Oh no, have I become
Rolled a
Scotty?
76.
They have been so high for me on the
Welcome.
numbers.
Welcome, Jacob.
No,
Join me.
I don't wanna. Didn't ask for this.
Okay, so, interestingly enough, Jules, when you woke up, Mayo seemed to be floating.
What?
And, as Jakey wakes up, Mayo is sleeping on your face. You woke up with a dog on your face.
Oh.
I just imagine the sight of seeing a dog floating. I'm
Yeah.
picturing me waking up in my room and just seeing Bella floating in the air. Oh boy.
Would I notice this as well once I wake up? The floating male?
Well, no. 'cause-
Yeah, you
Oh
would've-
yeah, you would. Yeah, because you woke up second.
Yeah, because Jacob was the second to last to wake up. The only person who probably didn't see this was Scotty.
I'm always missing the good stuff.
Okay.
So I'm just concerned for a moment, and then I assume I see Jacob fade in right beneath.
Yep.
I think my first thought is to go start poking around where Scotty's supposed to be sleeping.
Do I fall on top of him, please?
Interestingly, do you actually poke around before he wakes up?
I think I would.
You feel a person, but you
Oh.
don't see them.
Okay.
Scotty is definitely there. He's just invisible. It's almost like since you guys have been awakened, it's almost like you have a cloaking kind of thing when you go to sleep,
Hmm.
which is kind of weird. It would be weird if any of you had any kind of significant other or something, and you had to then explain to them why you disappear every night.
Hey, they
But-
still get the sweaty cuddles. That's the important thing.
Sweaty cuddle.
But all our characters are single, right? Do all our characters live alone?
Now he does.
Now, yeah, that's true. Maybe that's why Mara targeted you all, because you're all single. Wink,
Yep.
wink.
Whoa.
Mara's just on that search,
Yeah, this all is gonna pan out to be a
Okay.
dating show, actually. Yeah. So you all wake up. Wait, I already rolled, and everything seems fine. There's no impending hooded figures trying to catch you guys. It would appear.
It's nice for once.
At least you can tell from first.
Just Scotty just wake up to me grabbing him.
Yes.
Fantastic. Yeah, Scotty wakes up and Doug's like, "You're still here."
Yes, clearly.
We all are.
No, I mean we thought we just completely poofed away when we went to sleep, like Jacob said.
Right.
And no, I felt it.
Yeah.
Just like
Oh.
Mayo felt his face.
Yeah, I suppose that makes sense considering the first thing I saw when I woke up was a floating dog.
Precisely.
Yeah.
So we're not assumedly completely indestructible while we're asleep.
We'll have to keep that in mind.
So what? We're like invisible.
To the best of our knowledge, that seems to be what it is.
I guess so.
Okay.
So if someone had some sort of ability to see past all that, then we'd still be in great danger.
Or even if they just felt around.
Yeah, or
if the building burned down, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's just keep that in mind when we figure out places to sleep, I suppose.
Indeed, we still got to be vaguely secretive. And we don't know if they know that, considering they probably have several with similar abilities within their ranks. They might very well know everything there is to know. But they might not.
It's probably safer that we assume they do.
Oh, chat's asking a very good question that I forgot to ask.
Oh, yeah, I was about to remind you.
Oh, yeah, true.
Everyone roll to see if they remember the dream you guys just had.
Ooh, we're close to it, aren't we?
Oh, finally no more squatty rolls.
Doubles!
Hey.
Oh, man.
Maybe it is still squatty rolls.
Oh, gosh.
Hey,
I was like, hey, are we all below our mind stat? I'm 2 points above it.
Because of that match roll again, which happens in every single session, I'm gonna give it to the group you all remember. Thank Jacob and Scotty, Doug.
Great.
We've been rolling hard with the whole time.
Them,
I would have
you
just
guys
barely
remember.
forgot. I think Jules would have still remembered because she's smart. But...
Yeah, she's under her mind stat, so yeah. You all remembered.
Nice.
Doug wouldn't have, but freaking Kayla and Jakey with those rolls. Jakey and Mitch. It happens like every session.
Every session, at least once.
Jacob has been
Usually multiple
infected.
times.
I haven't come up with a
It is
specific
1 in
rule.
1,000 chance.
I haven't come up with a specific rule for when that happens, aside from I need to do something. I need to give you guys something when that happens.
It's
That's
something
pretty
every
much
time.
my own. I guess whatever is applicable to the situation, I'll give you guys something extra. So that time, it just felt fitting where, okay, you all remember.
Fantastic.
We've already kind of established too that you guys you almost have like a group buff just by being together. So we'll account it to that.
All right.
So you were all in a warehouse, acutely aware of the dream you just had, and you're standing in a warehouse. You're all pretty much aware, like, oh, great, we just left him, but now we got to find Scotty's brother again. And it occurs to you, wait, how do we find Scotty's brother again?
So, Scotty, I don't assume that you've got, like, your brother's phone number or
Might not
a
be
way
the
to
best
contact
considering
him?
he's kind of semi-undercover.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah.
like a call from your brother, it's not that suspicious, is it?
Well, he also mentioned that they don't let them keep ties with family. So
Right.
I highly doubt he even has a cell phone.
And not to mention this, I don't know if Scotty's going to reveal this, but we, the audience, know Scotty hasn't, like, talked to his brother pretty much most of both of their lives.
Yeah.
Like, even before his brother ever joined a cult, I doubt he had his phone number.
So they're close.
Yeah, very.
Very close.
Could I look around the room as like a detective person and like go outside and kind of see at least what direction he kind of went off in? Or there was like a long driveway, wasn't there? So I guess. it wouldn't
Yeah,
matter.
there was a long driveway.
Yeah, so-
I will.
Could I like look for clues? I guess.
Sure.
Hold on, everyone. I know what I can do.
Oh.
All I gotta do is use my awakened ability that when I'm looking for someone, I can find them instantly.
Okay.
Bam!
Oh my god!
Bruh!
Twice in a row!
29, 29, 42, 42.
That's weird, right?
Yeah.
And you know what another connection is here? There's a particular skill you have, Jules, that is also 42, which is your connecting the dots skill.
Yep, sure is.
Now, even though you didn't ask to use that skill, I'm going to give you a little bit of information against
That was
it.
kind of what I was implying,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Because that is my, like, detective-y skill, so...
Mhm. So, when you're sort of going through your head, the conversation you guys had with Jeremy, when you're trying to think, like, okay, wait, where would we even start? Where would we even find him? You remember distinctly him saying, I can't be gone for too long. I need to get back before they notice I'm gone. So you're pretty sure that he likely went back to wherever the cult group was.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, he mentioned that he had to go quickly before that sleeping wolf noticed he was gone, so...
Right.
I'm assuming he's probably back with them, which isn't
Right.
exactly good for us, considering
Oh, it's not good.
we probably want to stay away from them as much as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be about right.
So,
What
I
can we
mean,
do?
do we think he's going to come back here? Should we go looking for him?
It's probably
Does he
gonna
even
be...
know that we're back?
I doubt it.
Probably not.
Yeah.
How long have we been gone anyway? What time is it?
Yeah. What time is it?
What time
Okay,
is
Doug,
it?
do you check your watch, Doug? Is that what you're doing
Sure.
there?
Doug has a
He does now.
watch.
I'm trying to think now of, like, the timeline.
Mhm.
When did you guys get back together? When did Scotty get shot? When did you wake up from there? Like, I haven't kept
Yeah.
track of time in a while, so I
True.
pretty much can make up whatever I want, huh?
Sure.
Basically.
It's-
Not opposed.
It's about 3 a.m.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Huh.
It's like 3:07.
Well, what time is it, Doug?
Yeah.
About 3:08.
Okay.
I mean, if he's any at all normal, he's probably asleep right now.
And plus, he probably wouldn't try to find us again until, like, the day passed and whatnot, so we could, sneak away again.
Right.
So it might be a little while till he gets back to us, and might not be best for him or us if we go trying to contact him.
Probably not. So in the meantime, I mean, this is one of their hideouts, is it not?
Indeed.
Maybe we could explore a little bit.
Might be some
Yeah.
sort of clue they left behind.
Yeah.
Maybe by the time sun rises, we can get at least a glimpse back into our normal lives. Although it might be a little dangerous.
We'll see.
Hopefully.
I'm sure the friggin' Ruben, I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I
Right.
imagine especially for you, things are...
Yeah, he's probably wanting some updates on that case that I haven't been investigating the past
Yeah,
couple of days because I've been preoccupied.
I probably got dozens of voicemails for Ghost Adjuster.
Huh.
I'm sure you do. Anyways, I'm not tired anymore, so I'm gonna take a look around this place, see if there's anything to find.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just to give you sort of what you're working with here, it's like an empty, what appears to be factory. If there ever was any sort of large machinery in this place, it's probably been moved out. So there's a lot of open space. There is a stairway leading up to a catwalk, which sort of wraps around the top of the room. And off that catwalk, there's probably about, I don't know, 5 or 6 doors that you see. To potential, like, offices, rooms, things like that. On the lower floor of this room, in the corner, you see another door where the door is open and you see stairs going downstairs. And yeah, that's about it. There's probably the entrance you guys came into, which would be the door that I think I think there was a combination lock on it, and he just like opened it and came in, right, Jeremy? So he didn't break anything. And there's like another emergency door around on the other side of the room, which obviously is an exit. It's marked with an old broken exit sign above it. But you could probably assume it's locked since you guys went around the back and he had to like open a lock to get into this place.
Right.
So yeah, that's kind of what you're dealing with. There's the room you guys are in. There's a staircase that goes up to like a catwalk that has about 5 doors up there, and then there's a staircase with there's a door with a staircase appearing to go down.
I want to go down.
You would. You've been playing too much Phasmophobia. You're like, I'm going to the basement to find the ghost.
Perhaps we should split up and take a look around.
All right. Anyone want to go downstairs with me?
I suppose I wouldn't mind.
Anyone
Yep.
but Doug?
I don't know. There's still probably a lot of bugs down there. So.
I'll come with you.
You
Oh.
sure, Scotty?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Scotty, maybe it'd be best if you went with Jacob. Maybe go upstairs.
Okay. Don't matter to
Yeah.
me. Just trying to save you a headache.
yeah, wouldn't want to hit your head on anything.
I already have one. Come on, Doug.
Mm-hmm. I follow.
And so what is it, just you two?
Yep.
Go into the
We go
basement.
down into the spooky basement together.
And what are Scotty and Jacob doing? Are you guys just hanging out, or are you just kind of looking around the other places?
The other places.
Yeah, we can go upstairs.
Yeah, we can go up. I like
Okay.
to go up.
We'll start with Scotty and Jacob. So you guys head upstairs.
Mhm.
Can't cover it.
You open the first door, I'm
Oh.
assuming, that you hit?
Yeah.
Are you going up there with the
Nothing.
intention of kind of looking through some of the rooms?
Guess we can start with the first room. Yeah. Totally all distracted right now.
Okay.
But yeah.
You-
first room.
You go into the room, and let me actually have you each roll against your notice skill, please.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, Scotty Rowe. Ooh, no.
Where's my not? Yeah.
I need. I'm so like. You figure I could have been not lazy. Like, since I'm not streaming, I didn't even open your guys' character sheets. Like, that's how bad I am right now. Okay, there we go. There's Scotty.
Dad.
Close, but not close enough.
Yeah. So you guys go inside the room. There's like an old looking metal desk, sort of a busted leather chair. There's an old bookshelf with a couple of like stacks of papers on there and things like that. If you were to look at the papers, you would probably gather. Let's hold on 1 second. Let's have you guys both roll against your general education skill.
Okay. Oh, Scotty Rose. That's me. I'm the new Scotty. What is going
Okay.
on?
I'll take it.
So when you look at these papers, Jacob, you're probably like, this looks like a whole bunch of gibberish and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're not on my level. I don't know any of this.
Looks like a whole bunch of like technical mumbo jumbo you don't understand.
Yeah, I'm all about arts. Pictures. Let's take some pictures.
Where it might even be, because I've known this about artists, where like, if it's something that doesn't interest you, it doesn't hold your attention for any more than like 5 seconds. So you look at it, you start seeing all these words you don't understand, and you're like, I don't even care. Like, you don't even take the time
Basic.
to figure out what any of it means.
Pictures, inspiration. Oh.
Scotty, I'd say with with his sort of prison experience, he has probably maybe acquired a little bit more patience in regards to stuff
my
like
prison
this.
education.
You have nothing but time when it comes to being in prison, so it's like.
Yeah.
So he looks at some of the papers, and you can deduce pretty quickly just from some of the papers that you see. Some of them look like invoices and things like that. Like, oh, this used to be like a textile factory. That's all. It's nothing too like important or crazy to the story. It's just pretty much just from the papers on there, you can kind of what this place used to be at least. And with those initial notice rolls, we're gonna say that's pretty much all you notice. You don't really notice anything out of the ordinary in this room.
Right, it's just a factory.
Yep.
Hold up. Scotty, you look really good at this angle right now. Okay, you want me to take a picture of you?
Sure, go for it.
Do you want to take a picture of him?
Yeah, why not? I mean, I took a lot of picture, right? So, I took a picture. Do I need to roll? Or just take?
It depends what kind of picture you're trying to take. Are you trying to take any kind of special picture, or are you just taking a picture?
Just a good picture of Scotty. Who knows? Maybe he gets famous one day. I'm just taking a picture.
All right. Well, if you're not trying to do anything clever or crazy, then you don't have to roll anything. You take a nice picture of him.
That's a nice way. Look at you, Scotty. Look at you. Looks great, right?
Yeah.
I still got it, even after a few days of not really doing much work.
Okay. All right, so that's about all you find in this room. Nothing too interesting.
Yeah.
What do you guys do next?
Go
Do you go to the next room?
I was gonna say you said there was several rooms, right?
Yep. So am I just gonna assume you're gonna kind of just go down the line and check the rooms and stuff?
Yeah, just check one after another.
Until one of us dies or something.
Whoa.
Can each of you roll 3 times for me?
3 times?
Sure, I guess.
We're just gonna streamline this a little bit.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay.
2 for 3.
Yeah.
When you get into the second room here, you don't find anything, Jacob, but Scotty, something kind of catches your eye, and there is, it's kind of faded, so it's a little bit hard to see, which is probably why Jacob didn't catch it right away. But there is a faded, familiar symbol on the wall. It's pretty faded, where any sort of like it's nighttime. So if there was like moonlight sort of coming in through the window, for example, it would be kind of shining on the wall in such a way where the gleam would like keep you from seeing it, but you probably moved at an angle where like you could see it actually. So you see a very familiar symbol in that room. In the second room, Jacob, you actually find a roll of film.
Oh. Okay.
It's in again, all these offices are kind of similar. They each sort of have the same metal desk. Kind of like the way a lot of offices are. It's just like, oh, we ordered like 20 of the same desk, and they're all the same, and everyone has the same chair. So you probably found this roll of film in one of the drawers of the desk as you guys were kind of searching it. And when we get to the third room, we'll say Scotty just happened to look in the drawer in that room, and you find a pretty ornate dagger, Scotty.
Ooh. Fancy.
Do you do anything with it? Do you take it? Oh,
Yeah.
did Jacob take the film, by the way?
Yeah, we'll take a look at it for sure. I guess I will take it. I guess just keep it to myself for now.
Okay. What do you do when you see the dagger, Scotty?
I kind of probably just like hesitate about it a bit, but then take it anyways.
Okay. Roll for me real quick. Okay. Yeah, nothing too bad happens, but when you pick it up, you do get a bit of a chill down your spine. The hairs on your neck stand up a bit. So that's pretty much it for the rooms, and we're gonna switch scenes now simultaneously as these guys were looking through the upstairs rooms. We have Jules and Doug going downstairs, and the second they start to travel downstairs, off the bat, they each get a sort of a cold chill down their spine. They have a bad feeling about this room. They descend down the stairs slowly, and what they walk into is a room that seems to be covered in blood. There's blood sort of splattered all over the floor. There seems to be burnt out candles sort of scattered around the room. There's some symbols on the wall that you guys recognize. There's some symbols on the wall you guys don't recognize. Jules, you don't even have to roll your connecting the dots skill. This is pretty obviously where, like, some sort of creepy, crazy, like, blood ritual went down.
Well,
Quite the location.
It's kind of unsettling. I mean, not to get too gross here, but you can almost, like, there's almost a coppery smell in the air.
Should we make our special checks to go crazy?
oh yeah.
You
Does this
probably.
bother us?
Yeah, I guess violence would be probably the best one. Or
Alrighty.
would I do unnatural or violence? I think violence because of all, like, the blood and stuff.
No, I feel like this wouldn't bother Jules that much because as a detective, she's probably working on crime scenes.
Well, this is rolling
That is
against mind stat, right?
Yeah.
She's got a good
Okay.
mind stat, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe that's helping support it.
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Ooh.
That is
What,
my
you
first
squeamish, Doug?
failed check. Just not the place I thought I would envision us having our second date at. That's all.
Excuse me?
What?
When was the first?
Well, we did go to that gala together, and it was quite lovely. You were quite lovely, but that is beside the point. We are having a investigation right now, so we can't focus on that sort of thing. Okay?
I'm actually Xylo. I'm gonna give you a chance to make this decision for your character right now. Does Doug like blood?
Like,
Is he one of those dudes, like, if he goes to the doctor and gives blood, like, he has to look away? Or he'll pass out?
Well, Mev, how about we find out right now? What should I roll against?
Decide.
Maybe on mind stat. Sure.
Yeah, sure, mine's good.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll say you can deal
Yeah.
with blood. You're not one of those people that happens to. Like, you could tolerate blood, but you've never seen anything like this
Yeah, like
before,
this is a
unless
bit
you
much
listen,
for
like,
him. Definitely Jules is a bit more comfortable in this situation than Doug is. Doug just has to go into creepy homes that look spooky. They're not covered in blood. So.
Yeah, so you're kind of freaked out right now, Doug, though.
Yep.
You feel very uncomfortable in this place. And even though you passed Jules, like, it still isn't something you see every day.
Yeah, no, it'd still be. I I feel like Jules would take note of the new kind of like symbols on the wall. Probably turn to the page in her notebook where she had written the other ones and write those down. While she
Ooh.
does, she wants to question Doug a little bit.
There's a lot. That's a lot of blood everywhere. Okay. Mm-hmm.
What, you've never seen some blood before?
Not this much, probably.
Yeah, safe to say I haven't either, but working on crime scenes and that sort of thing. You know, past,
Oh, I understand. It's your
Work.
kind of thing.
Yeah, no, for sure. And speaking of past, you seemed really reluctant to, talk about yours earlier.
It just didn't seem relevant to the conversation.
It seemed very relevant to the conversation.
I mean, what's there to tell?
Probably a lot.
I've been
There's
spooked
plenty that
before, just as much as the average person. I can't
Well, it
say I've
seemed-
had a bloodthirsty rampage and been possessed by a demon and killed my father before.
Alright, let's not change the topic. You know the information that I want.
Do I?
What was Scotty talking about?
I'm still not entirely sure. As I said, there was, an incident before with, like, some shadowy, staticky monster trying to attack me, and it scared me as a child, but you might be talking about another thing Lenny said, but it wasn't actually Lenny, so it's not really important, because, well...
Well, it could be. I mean, depending on what that Lenny knew, information like that could be useful. Now, as a detective, I'm trying to figure all this out, and knowing any information possible that I could just might help us.
Well, Lenny had brought up some concepts about a previous relationship I had, but I don't think that has to do with fear or terror necessarily. Not
Well,
that
it depends on how the relationship went.
Yeah, well, I suppose if you were to equate a relationship to fear and terror, it would be closer to that than most others, but still.
Why would the Lenny look-alike, whatever it was, bring that up, though? It must have some, I guess, trauma or past thing, right?
Alright, well, if you want me to talk about it between you and me. It just feels awkward talking about previous relationships so soon, but, I used to be with another woman who did a lot of ghost hunting, and we used to work together. There was an S. Ghost Adjusters.
Right. That poor lady. So, what happened, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, we kind of sort of grew apart, as, relationships tend to do sometimes. And in this case, I had minor suspicions of her being partially possessed by some sort of specter, poltergeist, demon sort of thing. But, I was honest about it. I told her my suspicions. She didn't deny said suspicions. And to this day, I think I was partially right. At the very least. What?
So, were you just dating? Was this a marriage? What are we talking about?
It's married.
Just because the evil ex or the devil ex-wife, it's really funny,
It's not that funny from my perspective, personally.
Well, I'm sure it wasn't.
I brought it up as a serious business, option, threat, even. And she didn't take it very seriously. And,
Well,
yeah, obviously we've had many disagreements, but still.
clearly that must have had something on you if the Lenny person felt it necessary to bring up. What was that about the static monster?
That was just a thing I experienced as a child, but the whole reason I had talked to Lenny was because of her.
Oh no, that's why you were going to see him, wasn't it?
I wanted to see if she... Yeah.
At that point, Jules would probably take out her notebook and write that down.
Oh, you don't need to write that down, necessarily.
Look, Doug, at the end of the day, I'm doing my job. It's nothing personal, but
I'm not under investigation. Well, technically
you
I am.
are
but
very much under investigation by me.
Yes, I suppose so, but...
And this is helpful information, actually. This, clears your name a little bit, knowing what you were actually going to Lenny for, so appreciate that.
Fantastic.
But there was nothing else that, was of importance when it came to the static monster.
Yes, I've been scared before. Is that what you want to hear?
Guess.
I didn't die.
Was...
I didn't murder anyone, but I've been scared.
So what happened exactly?
I saw something. I know I saw something. No one believed me.
As a child?
Yes.
Oh, and that's
Don't
why
you all about me.
That's why you started your
Don't you all about me. It's a very serious business I'm in.
It's adorable. What can I say?
How dare you?
Anyways, I think we've gotten what we needed from down here, unless there's anything else you want to explore.
At that moment, you would, the two guys upstairs would probably be done with their search, and you'd hear them calling down to you guys.
Hi.
Hey.
You guys done?
Yeah, don't come down here. We'll head back up there.
It is as horrible and gruesome as I could imagine.
Yeah.
Worse. Yeah.
Well, I mean, no.
Okay, we won't come down.
Yeah. I mean, Jacob, you might want to come take some pictures.
No. I think it's best that we leave the least amount of DNA from all of us down here as possible, so back up we go.
Not to say we've left any DNA down here. I mean, we were
we've
just
left
talking.
Footprints.
That's about it.
When you call down to them, Scotty, where are you?
I'd probably be, near the stairs that they went down.
Okay, so you're sort of near that doorway that goes down the stairs.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no.
All right, roll for me.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
The doors close.
Oh, the blood.
Ooh. Well, yeah, you kind of smell something. You can't quite pinpoint what it is. It's a little coppery.
A little coppery, yeah.
It smells good.
Familiar.
no.
Scotty.
Inviting.
I'll let you do with that information what you want. But yeah, you kind of smell something from that room. It's kind of coppery and it smells good to you.
Yeah, I suppose we can come on up now.
Well, actually, I think I want to come down really quick.
You sure about that?
Why?
We've warned you it's not pleasant down here.
Scotty, it's gruesome. You don't want to come down here, I promise.
I just walked down the stairs anyway while
Wonderful.
they're talking about it.
I'll stay up here.
All right, Jacob.
Okay, I guess as you walk into the room and you're I mean a lot of it's dried blood at this point. But roll once again now that you kind of see all this blood around you.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Nothing too crazy happens. Nothing even really changes that much. We will say actually real quick, now that you're seeing this, just in the interest of fairness, you should probably roll against your violence.
Okay. Let me roll. Oh, wow.
Ooh, you beat your mind, so you now have another hardened check in violence.
Why are we all so smart?
Yeah. Jules, you can also add a hardened check, by the way, in your
yeah.
violence. Xylo, you're a failure. Doug, you failure.
It's standard.
Yeah, so nothing really changes. Pretty much same information. You see it's blood. The smell's a little stronger now. But it strangely smells good to you. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you have any like desire to taste it or anything weird like that. Like
Starts
Chad's
licking
just
the
like, "Is he gonna
wall."
taste the blood? You're
He's a vampire.
We're not saying any of that. All we're saying is it smells good. That's all. And also, I guess, well, it's pretty obvious. You don't even have to roll for this. You see candles, burnt candles around, symbols around. This is. Jules did not have to roll against her connecting the dot skill because it is quite obviously a place where, some sort of ritual and some sort of violent ritual had taken place. Similar to what I told Jules, some of the symbols on the wall you recognize, some you don't.
Jacob, you sure you don't want to come down here? I think some pictures would be very valuable.
Pictures?
Indeed.
Is there bugs down there?
No, ain't no bugs.
Not yet.
Are you sure?
Not that I can
Okay,
see.
fine.
sure.
I trust you guys. Okay, I'm coming down.
It's not that
Better
bad.
not be any bugs. If there is any bugs, I am screaming. I am. Oh.
They're not bugs. I
There are
just
no
think that,
bugs.
like, if this is some sort of ritual, maybe knowledge of the ritual could help us in the future, so.
Yeah, it's similar to what I told these guys. You see blood everywhere, you see burnt candles, you see symbols on the wall. Do you take a picture?
Yes, I love pictures. I love taking pictures. This is gonna be the award-winning one.
Is it?
I don't know, but I'm gonna take one. Right? Just just in my nature. All right.
Jakey has the roll.
Oh.
I tried to save you
roll
guys
for-
from experiencing all
Violence
this,
roll.
but
Violence roll.
Violence.
Okay.
roll.
Oh, yeah,
Almost got it.
Violence.
No.
Okay.
No.
Violent.
You know
Right
what?
here
For
with
the sake of
violence.
fairness, because I was
And
still
676
explaining,
again.
we're gonna ignore that roll, and we have 2 rolls that I need you
Me
to
and Mitch
do.
chanted.
Okay.
Fine.
The first one is gonna be your stress check. So do that now.
Again? Okay.
Unless you want to take the 76,
No.
I'm giving you a chance because you just rolled before I explained what
No
you were
more
rolling
Scotty
for.
Rose. Okay, you see?
Okay.
You see, no, I sat and
Violent
it didn't
roll.
happen.
Fine.
Alright.
Yeah. I mean, this. It's almost sort of, I guess, a good like artistic way to describe it. Not actually artistic, but just an interesting way to give Jacob a different perspective on this room. It almost doesn't look real. It almost looks like something out of a horror movie or a haunted house, and like it's like there's so much blood around and stuff like this, and this is so cliche, like
Yeah.
blood ritual thing that it almost feels like not real, and maybe that's what gives you a
Yeah.
little bit more of like a not freaking out.
I once went to an exhibit of someone that did that. Let's just say that person.
Well, I'm gonna give you a check in your violence against hardened. Okay, now you said
Okay.
you take a picture, correct?
Yes.
How many pictures do you take?
Let's just say, just like quick 5 shots. Just click, click, click.
And let me ask you a very important question, Jacob. I'm gonna
Oh.
give you a chance to decide this.
Okay.
Which camera do you use?
Do it.
Well, it's spooky things, so
Yes.
I'm gonna stick with my old grandpa piece.
Okay,
All important. camera.
granddaddy camera. All right. Roll for me 5 times.
Oh my god. I'm glad I said 5. Okay.
What if he just took video on this camera, Mev? What would you do?
I don't know.
Yeah.
He
I would
films
probably give
20
him.
seconds of 30 FPS.
Oh, I should have said like 500. You know.
Yeah,
It's gonna be the whole
500
stream.
I would
pictures.
probably have to like do some math to adjust the roll to decide like what I would need him to beat for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, 5 rows.
Mm-hmm.
All right, non-Scotty rows, please. Okay. Okay, getting there. Oh, okay. We're
Okay.
somewhere. More. Okay. Oh, good. Okay. Oh, all right. Oh, okay.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
pretty nice.
All right.
Well,
okay.
Jacob rolls.
Jacob Rose is back. No more Scotty Rose. Be gone.
Now, I will tell you now, I was having you roll against your photographer's eye skill.
Thought so. Also, it's an
And-
11, by the way.
Oh yeah, and an 11. Wow.
Ooh,
Right.
double ones.
The last one is the one. Yeah.
Okay.
Better be seeing things.
Well, what's the worst roll you had? 50?
It's not, even
Yeah.
not that bad. Okay.
Well, that first roll,
we
you
don't
take
count
the
that.
picture, and as you start to look back at the picture, actually no, this is an old camera, isn't it?
Hmm?
Is your grandfather's camera an old camera?
Oh yeah, it's kind of old. It can't do videos actually. I think.
And does it do digital or does it actually use film? Basically, I'm thinking if it's your grandfather's camera, you might have to go develop this film.
Oh, that's fair.
Uh-oh.
I will say
Yeah.
he hasn't had to in the past.
That is true.
Yeah, I didn't have, but
So did you use it in the real world yet?
I don't
think
we-
think I've taken a picture with my old camera. I've did it in a dream world for sure.
Yo, how about it's one of those cameras that takes it and it prints out the little photos?
Yeah, that's what I was
A
just thinking in my head too.
Polaroid?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a
I was
Polaroid camera.
It's right in the middle of the technologies.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I love Polaroid. You know, holding that.
That
Well,
way
also
it still
trying to
keeps
tie it to the fact that
consistency
you just
and
picked
old
up a
time.
roll of film, so you're probably going to go have to develop some film anyway. But
Okay, yeah.
That's fine too.
okay, we can. In fact, I mean, but either way, I'll play it out either way you want, any way you want to. But just for consistency's sake, moving forward, let's decide right
Okay.
now: is it a Polaroid? If it's your grandfather's camera and we're giving it some like special, magical, spooky properties and stuff. I'm assuming it's not like a Canon digital camera.
No.
So it would either be like a Polaroid or a camera that you would have to develop the film in.
I would.
If we decide it's film, we could always justify the fact that anytime you used it before, you were in a dream world, so you were able to see the pictures right away on it. But it's up to you. It is your character and your
Right.
skill. So I do want to leave it up to you.
I do like the idea of Polaroid though.
Okay.
I like to be holding some pictures, you know.
Mm-hmm. All right, we will say it is a Polaroid camera.
Yeah.
So as he is taking pictures, these Polaroid pictures start to fall out of it. I know with Polaroids, I don't know if anybody here has ever used a Polaroid camera before, but generally the pictures take about 2 or 3 minutes to like become clear.
You gotta shake them like crazy. Make sure
Yeah, a lot of times you'll see people
gotta shake
just
'em.
like, you know, like shaking it real quick to get it to like develop
No.
faster. Shake it like a Polaroid picture.
Shake it. Shake.
My least favorite Outcast song.
Really?
any-
Aw.
Played it in
It's
band.
I still like the song too. It's just
Okay.
my least favorite. That's just how much I like Outcast.
Outcast.
Anyway,
Good stuff.
as the pictures start to develop, the first one looks pretty much how you would expect it. Are you looking at all these pictures, Jacob? You're the one
I'll
looking
show
at 'em?
around. I guess I can like pass it around. I guess you know. Okay, I'll take a look at,
Okay.
at it first, and then you know. Wanna
Well,
see it?
Jacob, something interesting happens as you start to pass the pictures around. Nobody really seems to respond crazy at all. The pictures all are pretty much how you'd expect them to be. It's a bloody room with burnt candles and symbols on the wall. But you, Jacob, you see something a little bit different. You see what seems to be the silhouette of a person.
Not again.
Being held down in the middle of the room, surrounded by about 3 other people, and you see another shape of a figure with like a hood over them, and it appears to it's all silhouette and shadowy and stuff, but it appears to have a blade in its hand.
Okay.
In the final picture, the 5th picture you see, the one where you rolled an 11, the person on the ground is wearing
It's me.
the same suit Lenny Colworth was wearing.
Oh snap! Oh boy!
Oh,
In fact, you
Oh.
are we gonna assume did Jacob know what Lenny Colworth looked like? Like, we never really said why Jacob was going to see Lenny Colworth to begin with, but can we assume he like looked him up on the internet and probably saw?
Yeah, I
like, his
do
website?
know the gist of, kind of how I was.
Yeah, that's Lenny Colworth being held down for a freaking blood sacrifice in the middle of the photograph.
Gross.
We'll just say it bluntly. But as I said, you're the only one who sees this.
I mean, I guess I would. What would they like? I passed around the other pictures to the others, right?
Yep. And if you're seeing these things in the picture and you're sort of like looking around to gauge other people's reactions to these same things, they are all acting strangely calm.
You guys, am I seeing?
Doug's just supporting your photography.
Do you see it?
Yeah, it's a good picture. I like the framing
See
of it.
what
I mean,
Jacob-
it's just symbols.
The
good.
picture, yeah, it's a picture.
Like, I guess
That's-
it's what we need to
I
know.
think we should get out of here. So,
No. That's is that not Lenny? Right?
What?
Where's Lenny? It's just a picture of symbols.
This one. Doesn't he looks like Lenny?
I mean, I don't see it, but I can see your photographer's
Do you not
eye in
see-
this one.
Do you not see there's the things going on in the last 4 pictures?
They just
Am
look
I being
like a little
crazy
picture
right
of the
now?
room, Jacob.
Oh, I see. There's some sort of like.
Can we just pause for a second? Jacob, is that a picture of you when you were younger?
Yeah.
That is adorable. Sorry, continue.
Can you show it again? Show it again. Show it again.
That's me. When
Aw.
I was
Aw.
like 5 years old, I think.
Aw.
You.
I know.
Can we just have a moment? Sorry to break the
Wholesomeness and
Yeah,
awakening.
can we just have a moment to appreciate his adorable picture?
So
I know.
And
Aw.
you still look
Don't
so
come
much
on.
like Jakey when you're 5.
Yeah. True.
All right. Okay, but this is not Lenny, but it's Lenny now.
Yeah, it's Lenny now.
Yep.
Lenny's
Oh,
5 years
God.
old.
Jacob, take a deep breath and tell us what you see.
Well, it's something looks like Lenny. He is going through like a blood ritual, and like that picture, there's like a figure, hooded figure over there. See that?
We
They're
don't
daggers.
see it.
It's like
But-
weapon. What? There's a
Why?
ritual, some sort of things. Like here, it's like this picture is like kind of, I don't know. Is it like showing what?
Are you seeing
happened?
things that we're not seeing?
I think he's implying that whatever happened here happened to Lenny, right?
Well, from the picture, I don't know why you guys are not seeing. I mean, I guess. I
It
mean,
just
I've
might
been
be
known that I can see
Maybe
stuff.
you as a photographer are the only one who can see
I
it.
completely believe you.
Thank you.
believe you too. Crazy
Yes.
things have happened, so
Because we already
Yeah.
suspected that the sleeping wolf had something to do with Lenny's demise.
yeah.
Well,
And if Lenny knew anything about him, then they'd probably want him dead. So makes
This
sense.
might be the very location they took him to, and, well,
blood.
yeah, whatever you see in that photograph is possibly what actually happened.
Okay.
So if everyone doesn't mind, I think would feel more comfortable if we went back upstairs.
Yeah, you got the photographs now.
You guys have been standing in this blood room now for a couple of minutes. Scotty, you haven't left the room?
No.
Roll.
Oh my. Gotta roll.
Oh boy, here they are.
Scotty rules.
All right. That's all I'll say. All
What,
right.
what do you mean? All right.
Nothing bad. Well, you know what? Just with Scotty's history, can just be happy nothing bad is happening to Scotty.
All right, fine.
Openly.
I'll take it openly that nothing has happened.
Okay.
So, upstairs?
Yeah, let's
Yeah, that'll be
cheers
better.
upstairs. I don't want to be cheers. Feels weird.
I feel like Jules would kind of like usher them up the stairs and go up last just to make
Oh,
sure
by the-
everyone's out.
By the way, do you have any kind of bag or anything, Scotty, with you, or?
I mean, probably just like my wallet.
Scotty
Where
definitely
is
seems like the type of person
my
to not
belt?
carry anything
Where's
on
the
him.
dagger?
It's probably my back pocket, along with the other dagger that's in my back pocket.
Okay.
There's just one in each butt pocket.
I imagine he'd have like in a sheath, but that sheath is just stuck in his back pocket, like not
Yeah.
on a belt loop or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see if like these other guys would have just like seen you with a dagger in your hand and been like, where'd you
Where'd
get
that
that?
come from?
So as it stands, yet you guys did not tell them, anything that you found upstairs. Okay.
Sure.
So you head back upstairs, and now what do you do?
Well, I asked them, so in your little tour, did you guys find anything interesting?
I did actually. I found film, just random film in a drawer.
All right. Did you hung up onto it, right?
Yeah, I just kind of show, but I didn't do anything to it. Yeah, I just
Okay.
called down and just got here.
Yeah. Might be worth getting that developed and seeing what's on it.
Yes, yeah, I can do that right now.
Is there anything else that you guys found, or was that about it?
Reaches in butt pocket.
Pulls out butt dagger.
Found this in a drawer upstairs.
And he pulls out what is actually it's like a pretty ornately carved dagger. And by carved I mean like the handle. It has like some ornate sort of really nice sort of decoration to it and stuff. I'd say it's in fact it probably has like a gold handle that is ornately decorated.
Fancy.
Might also be something good to keep a hold of.
You think that's what they killed Lenny with?
Yeah, that kind of went through my head.
Dagger? I mean, if it was on a different floor, possibly.
Is it a
wall
clean
light.
dagger, Mev? Or is it...
Wait,
Any-
did it say there when I take the picture there's someone holding a dagger?
Ooh.
Yes.
I didn't
It's not the same. Do I check and if it's the same?
Come on, what's on that picture?
Man, you rolled an 11. Yeah, it's the same dagger. In
Wait,
the
guys.
earlier pictures, you just see some kind of silhouettes or something, but on that 11, you see like clear people. That's how you were able to make out it was actually Lenny. And in that picture, we'll say because you rolled an 11, that's such a good,
Yeah.
good roll.
Second best
You
roll
see
in the game.
dagger.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, guys, okay, I'm gonna pause this, whatever, and put this in film. The picture, the dagger, like the last one, that it's the same dagger.
So you're
That's
telling
the
me the
dagger
murderer
that
found a
Lenny-
murder weapon.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah, so he pretty much just confirms pretty much right away what you guys were all just sort of getting into right there. Like, yeah, I wonder if they killed him with this dagger.
Yeah, it's
Yup.
right here in his picture.
Pretty
Good
much.
to know.
Evidence, which you guys can't see, but I can see it. Okay. I saw it. Right
Well,
in
if you
front of
wouldn't
my eyes.
mind, Scotty, I think I might actually want to take that in as evidence for the case that I'm working on.
For my case?
I mean, I'd love to give it to you, but now it has my DNA on it because I've been holding it. Don't you think it'd be a bit strange?
I feel like this is a little deep in the case for at least what you're supposed to be investigating.
I'm supposed to be investigating the death or the disappearance of Lenny Colworth.
I'd rather not.
The weapon that murdered him.
Actually, you're right.
That I'm holding in my hand.
I can get it cleaned and.
Yeah, I guess
your prints are
a little late to get any prints on it anyway. So.
Would you rather someone else other than me come across it?
Preferably, yes. Actually, I'd prefer the cop not to be a weapon that has my DNA on it.
I mean, if another cop came across this weapon with your DNA on it and they figured out that was the murder weapon to Lenny Colworth, it might be worse.
That's going to get you caught up in a lot of trouble. If
Do you want to go back to jail, Scotty?
Not really. I already did. All right, fine. Here, take it.
Thank you.
Just here producing the film.
Probably put it in my pocket.
I wanted that dagger. It looked cool.
Okay.
It is a cool dagger. I'm sorry, man.
It was a cool dagger.
Sorry. She made a good point.
I gotta be a cop.
She made a good argument, man. I'm sorry.
Gold. It had cool engravings on it.
We'll get it back for you. We'll rob the evidence locker.
All right. Yeah, she takes the dagger. Scotty still has the film, or are you taking that as evidence as well?
The film I'll leave
I
with
thought you wanted
Jacob
me
so he can
to
develop
do
it.
something
Because I imagine
about
that's not going to be something that I want to take to like a local grocery store, like one store. He is a photographer, so
I'll develop that for you right here. Oh, that's a lot of blood. Okay, well here you go.
murder.
That'll be $8.95. Here you go. There you go.
Can we
Hold it in the hand.
So I think.
Can we assume, given his profession and stardom, not only does Jacob probably not only does he have access to a dark room, he probably has his own personal dark
Yeah,
room,
that's
if
what I was
guess.
picturing. He probably has his own.
Yeah, I probably have lots of dark room for normal stuff. Obviously.
Because I know, like,
Oh my god. Oh gosh.
No surprise there.
and speaking of dark rooms, as you guys are standing here talking, we said last episode that Jeremy had kind of flicked on the light in there, and doesn't really matter whether or not you guys were turning lights or on and off when you were searching the other rooms. The light is on in this room, but just at this moment, the entire building goes black, and the lights shut down. You are now all in complete darkness, and that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Oh no.
Wow.
Jeremy,
Chat's on coming
stop
too. It's
pulling
so
a
great.
prank.
I don't know
They're
if
like,
it's
don't do
Jeremy.
it.
Oh no.
Jeremy's pulling a prank. He turned the lights on.
I don't know if it's Jeremy.
It was me. It was me.
You know,
think my
Mev,
favorite moment
while we were
when
in a
I'm-
dream, I learned night vision, so I can see everything that's going on.
You've seen that video?
Man, that would have been useful because I was thinking about
See,
trying
I did it.
that
I
at some
succeeded.
point.
I succeeded on the roll. Boom. I have night
Yeah,
vision.
there you go. Yeah, Xylo has night vision
It's
now.
canon. It's canon.
Canon night vision.
Well.
No.
My favorite part is always when, like, because now I'm making it kind of obvious when the cliffhanger is coming, and I see chat that there people are like, "Don't you dare! Don't do it, Mev!" Like they see it coming. I love it.
My favorite part is at every given opportunity, just throwing Jacob under the bus and being like, "All right, Jacob, you go do this."
You always put Jacob on the front line. You always
Yeah.
put him on the spot. Like
Yo.
Doug is just like he's always has those like, "Okay, Jacob, go."
I love spontaneous moments.
Yep.
They don't spiral.
Now, we talked about this a little bit. One of the things we saw tonight that happened with Jacob is I spoke about once these characters were awakened, I was going to potentially start adding magical properties to some of the skills they already had. And I think we just discovered what one of Jacob's skills is.
Very
He
much
can
so.
take pictures of a situation and see what happened there.
He can see the unseen.
Very much so.
Now, I think for fun, and just because it's the way photographers work, I could see a photographer just totally like click, 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 snapping a bunch of pictures. But there's potential for that to get way too overpowered.
Yeah.
So we will probably have to discuss like a limit moving
Like
forward.
20
of, like, how
pictures
many
top, Jakey.
That was like Polaroid as well, so it's like really slow. It can't just like do really
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can
Like,
easily, like if we're in there for like, say 15 minutes taking pictures of stuff, waiting for him to pop on out, then it's like, well, you're in a room full of blood for 15 minutes. Make another roll.
That's true, yeah. I
'Cause
can, there could always be a risk first or like,
I'll be honest,
you
Mev,
can do more, but
I
you're
only
gonna have
just
to
got
pay
my
for
first failure. My first failure roll. We need more. More
Yeah.
failure, Mev.
it. We do need more
Feel
failure.
free.
We need you guys to, but then we need you guys to start like role playing accordingly. Like if you get a lot of failures in one of those,
No,
like,
that's
your
the thing. Like,
characters are gonna
if
start,
I got 3
freaking out.
failures in violence, then I'm gonna avoid violence.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
violence is gonna like affect you like badly.
Absolutely.
But
I'm into it.
I will say, as I say every week, I felt very unprepared going into tonight, but I'm actually really happy with the way the episode went.
Good
No, it's good.
episode.
Mm-hmm.
Got to meet Randall.
Randall was
Good
great.
old Randall.
Randall is great.
I just imagined him being like this old like hermit, just like in the woods.
Voice wise, it's almost like only Xylo would get this, but I almost feel like it's my Thalazar.
I see it.
Was that the wizard we always used to go see in Skyrim?
Yep. The Riften Wizard.
And I would always make a point anytime we went back to that city. I'm like, let's go run by and see Thalazar, see how he's
When you
doing.
got those memorable characters, man, you gotta see them.
Yep.
Hmm. And I just love the moment where it clicks in your head. I'm gonna make him talk in third person.
Yeah.
Because it didn't start like that. Look back, it didn't start like that.
No, it totally didn't. You could probably pinpoint the moment I made that decision in the roleplay.
I probably realized it at the exact moment, but I don't know for sure. So
Yeah, probably.
Randall from like, an okay character to a fantastic character. Just that little quirk.
yep.
But yeah, tonight was a very, very interesting episode. I apologize for the cliffhanger. You know I can't help myself.
Yeah,
And
I'm into it. So
I guess we should go around, everybody sort of shout out their stuff, and Xylo, we can, if you want, we can kind of split the duties on the D&D stuff if we want to reiterate that stuff.
No,
Or you
by
can
all-
take it all.
by all means. So, Dice and Fire YouTube channel, check it out. Catch up on all the videos you missed, all the episodes you missed. Good stuff. Soon on both the Twitch channel and twitch.tv/Xylophoney and YouTube Dice and Fire. You'll be able to catch 3 new shows, being 1 pirate-themed, hosted by me. It's going to be the best show you've ever seen before, and including 2 of the members of the cast here. Next, you're going to get an Avatar The Last Airbender themed, bending and all that, thrown into a D&D game. Fantastic. Goodness. Expect it. And then finally, Olympus themed, demigod action. You've seen it in the one-shots. You're going to see more of it soon. So get excited about all that. Dice and Fire, check it out.
Indeed. I'll go before Kayla, and I'll just say, Xylo, play Roblox with Kayla.
Ah, gosh.
You have nothing to say now,
I know
Kayla.
she's
stole your
recording
bit.
tomorrow, too. How
I
dare
can
you?
still say that. Oh yeah, recording tomorrow at 5 p.m. And the male member of my squad, my Roblox squad, can't make it. So if you're not busy,
Xylo's face. Don't do it.
Oh.
Don't do it.
do it.
Jakey, you got anything you want to announce?
Not much. Just still FTO, and I'm working on some stuff. So stay tuned on QuteJakey. Yay!
Yep. Mitch.
I play Minecraft.
Yeah, you do.
Nice.
I also kind of want to reveal what D&D I'm in, if that's cool.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Well,
I left it
There's
ambiguous for your sake, so.
yeah, I just figured. So, for people who made it this far, I will be in the Avatar: The Last Airbender D&D.
I believe that is the first cast member reveal from that
I
campaign.
think it is.
I'll be there.
Aside from me, I guess, sort of, but
You don't count.
I don't count.
Overload's like, called it. Well, he's a weeb. Of course you called it. It's kind of
Yeah.
I haven't seen Avatar
if
in
you
10 years. I'm
really-
sure I'll do great.
If you really want to read into it, think of all the weebs we know, and well, you're
All
gonna
those
get
weebs.
close. You're gonna
Yep.
get close. Good
And
stuff.
yeah, I'm Mevoda. I've been your game master tonight. I hope you enjoyed. I will be back to streaming hopefully Friday. My internet will be fixed. Fun fact, I had an appointment to get it fixed today. They showed up and never knocked on my door or called me. So now I have an appointment Friday instead. And that is hoping they will even fix it at that point. But if
does
my
that?
internet is kind of back up and working by that point, I will be streaming Friday night. We'll be getting into horror games for all of October. I think I'm going to start off with a game called Layers of Fear, which looked pretty fun and pretty cool.
Oh, I played it.
Is it good?
Mhm.
Cool. Yeah, it was free on Epic and looked good. So
It's old, yeah. I think if I remember which one you're talking about, I could be thinking of a different game, but
And then I might get into some Outlast, some other games like that. Maybe I can convince some of these guys to do some more ghost hunting. We
Possibly.
did do a Phasmophobia stream on Friday. It's just my internet was already being done by that point, so I didn't stream it. Only Xylo and Mitch did, and Kayla joined us as well. Pretty much everybody here but Jakey. We ditched Jakey.
Yeah, like we do.
I think it was
Unfortunately, you can only
probably
have
about
4 people. If
yeah,
you can
we
get
can
a
only have
5,
4
it'd be
people.
great.
And I think it was about 6 in the morning for you, Jakey. You
Yeah.
were likely sleeping.
Yeah,
I certainly hope so.
beauty sleep. Yeah, I'm sleeping. Obviously. What?
And yeah, hopefully we'll be doing some more Phasmophobia this month. It was kind of fun. Apparently, Kayla's been playing it behind her back with other friends, ghost hunting with other
yeah,
people.
I actually
so-
might be streaming it in VR sometime soon.
Ooh, that's always
Yeah,
fun.
I'm gonna be trying it in VR.
Nice.
And yeah, so join me for some horror games. Also join all these guys for I'm not part of it, but all of them recently started FTO on YouTube, so go check it out. They're still kind of probably in their earlier episodes, so if you haven't checked it out, you still have time to catch up and be up to date with the series. And I think that's gonna be it. Oh yeah, join us for our Star Wars D&D finale this Sunday for EST. And join us next week for another episode of Awakening.
Oh wait, I gotta be ready with the ending, don't I? Oh, I'm ready.
Yeah, you
I'm
do.
ready.
Now people are saying we should raid Zach. We've raided Zach 2 weeks in a row so far.
All right, we'll see if I have any other friends. I'm
I
sure
know
I'm-
someone else we
see if
can
I have
raid.
any other
You're probably
friends.
gonna get.
I know
Yeah,
someone else we can raid.
Mr. JP is streaming.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say too.
To be fair, I rate him way more than I rate anyone else. So
It's true.
He has a cute dog, so it's okay.
okay, I will be rating Zach. Tiger is going to be rated.
Tiger.
Yep.
Yeah, give him the love. He's playing Pokemon for all y'all who are into that.
Platinum. That's the last game I played that I got bored of and quit.
Pokemon Platinum.
So check it out. He's going to be streaming a little bit of that. If you want to catch a little bit more streaming, go over there. You know, send him that awakening love. And aside from that, I guess we'll see you guys, you know, on Sunday for the finale of Star Wars D&D.